And welcome back to YouTube. It is 12:59 and I'm in the stairwell at the Lifewell clinic at Mitchell. And yeah, that door is not very well marked from the outside. I don't know where that ladder goes. It's pretty freaky though. But I figured I'd share this with y'all. One thing that really frustrates me about this clinic is everything is geared around one elevator that is obnoxiously slow, and it just goes into the parking lot, which is kind of crappy when you consider how many people that use this clinic don't drive, and the inadequacy of the parking lot here. But yeah, the stairs come out here and it's locked, so it's not possible to actually go up to the clinic without waiting for that long, confusing elevator. There's no pedestrian entrance where you can just use the stairs. Fortunately, I do have that option as an exit, but it's not very easy to find. It's that door, hopefully I'm holding the camera in the right angle, up there at the end of the walkways on the ledges there. So hopefully I don't have a parking ticket. It just dawned on me that I've been parked here for 2 hours. Yeah, I've been parked here for 2 hours. I'm not too worried about it. Enforcement. Oh, I'm in the grass a little bit, but there's no curb there. I wonder why this one spot here has no curb. That's random. Yeah, I don't have a parking ticket, thank God. That shit back down there. Oh, so much to say about what happened at the clinic today. So much dysfunction. I did have a really good meeting with my case manager, not Tara. I forget what her name is. I just heard her name like 3 times. I still can't remember what her name is. She'll always be not Tara to me, although I do believe she cares and she wants to help. It's 12:58. I've got about an hour until I have to be at work. So wait. Yeah, 12:58, so almost 1 o'clock. Well, 12:58 on the Saturn clock, so what does that mean the time really is? God, it is hot as hell in my car. Less than a week away from Halloween, and it's still hot as hell here. So 12:59 on the Saturn clock now, which is actually 1:02. That's what Obama Phone 3 says. And I've never seen Obama Phone 3 have an incorrect time on it, so I trust that. Love the architecture of the upside down pyramid. Here we got some more super expensive pack and stack luxury apartments. Centra. Oh, I should really eat. Wow. I'm seeing like 2 historic houses remaining on a street to the north, in an area that's otherwise been cleared of houses and any kind of like medium to low density residential. Oh, so I guess I'm just trying to think of where I'm going. I'm a man without a destination right now. I should probably go home and eat. It just feels like really backwards to go, because I'm going to go home and it's going to be just about time for me to just turn around and go to work by the time I get there. But yeah, I think anyway I should go home. And I think my best route to get home is going to be 3rd Street and then use the HOV on-ramp to I-10. It's always like a conflict in my mind when I'm here and I'm going home, whether the best route is to just surface street at home, or whether I should go east and get on the 51 to the mini stack, or whether I should go south and get on the 10 to the mini stack. That vehicle in the left turn lane facing me is sitting at a really bizarre angle, and it looks like he's obstructing the through lane behind him going north. Most definitely obstructing both lanes because there are vehicles, but it's okay, he's got a green arrow, so now the through traffic can scoot on up and they won't be obstructed when they get their green light, which I'm assuming is, well, I got my green light, but I can see this is a more sophisticated light timing. They got theirs a little bit later. Because I had my green light to go forward before the left turn arrow was red. And obviously they can't have the green light to go north until that turns red, or at least is not yellow. These lights on 3rd Street are not as synchronized as they used to be. Man, it's hot in here. Maybe I can try my air conditioning. It's not too terribly hot outside. It's warm outside. It's not hot outside. It's just hot in my damn car. Sunshade would have been beneficial, and of course it's right here behind me. I just haven't been using it as much lately, so I didn't think of it. So I talked to my case manager, not Tara. That's what I call her, is not Tara, because she's not Tara, and I can't ever remember what her name is. Tara was my old case manager. That was just amazing. And I believe my case manager tries really hard, but she'll just never be Tara. So made a friend there. Her name's Michelle. I gave her my number. I hope she really contacts me. But if I had a dollar for every person that I meet that takes down my number and says that they're going to call me and contact me and then never does, well, I'd say if I had $20 for every person that's done that, I could afford to get insurance for my car. That maths out correctly. So, her name was Michelle, by the way. I really hope I see her again. I had actually offered to drive her someplace because I thought that would be a really cool way to kill time between now and roughly an hour from now when I have to be at work. Help her out a little bit, maybe spend a little time. So I guess on the bright side, I didn't have to ever see how embarrassingly messy my car is right now. So that's a bonus, I guess, sort of. I really hope I see Michelle again. So I was in the waiting room there for, even though I was in a spot that was limited, 1 hour parking, I was in the waiting room for an hour and a half for Jana, that's her name, not Tara. Her name is Jana. Before Jana called me in, and I was able to talk with her. So my appointment this morning, the whole reason I was at that clinic is because I had an appointment at 10:30 with the benefits specialist who called me on the phone yesterday and made that appointment with me and said, oh yeah, I'll see you there. And here I was stressing so badly about the fact that I was a half hour late getting there. I didn't get there till 11 o'clock for my 10:30 appointment. And granted, I was running late. Before I even ran into the issues with my alley being blocked, I was running late because I prioritized finishing posting the chapter of my vlog I was working on over just getting out to my appointment. Turns out that was the best thing to do, because that benefits specialist who made the 10:30 appointment with me and gave me her word yesterday, yes, I will see you tomorrow. I will see you at 10:30. Never showed up today. She didn't come in today. So she basically broke her promise to me to see me at 10:30. Now granted, I broke my promise to her to see her at 10:30, but you know what? I was there a half hour late. She didn't show up at all. But what's even worse than that, I'm wondering if that Tesla I passed was a Model 3 or a Model Y. It's so hard to tell the Model 3s from the Model Y, and I couldn't tell on that one. This guy in the Dodge is just tailgating. Had to pass me on the right. He was like tailgating and constantly pumping his brakes. There seems to be, if you did a Venn diagram between people who buy that particular model of Dodge, that's a Dart. I didn't realize that was a Dart. I was thinking it was a Charger. Anyway, did a Venn diagram of people who buy Dodges and people who are impatient drivers. I think you'd come up with something damn near a circle. So yeah,
benefit specialist straight up didn't even show up today. So why couldn't somebody have contacted everybody that had an appointment with her today and let them know, hey, don't worry about coming in. She's not here. No, the Mitchell Clinic can't seem to do that. And that's something that could be automated with text. Like, a person doesn't even have to do that, you know? She could just put all that into an appointment calendar thing that has everybody's phone number, that's, you know, text-capable phone number in it. And then when she doesn't show up, everybody who has an appointment can just get an automated text message saying, hey, don't come in today. You will be rescheduled at a later date. Sorry for the inconvenience. But no, I'm put into a situation where I'm risking a no insurance ticket to drive there, or risking wasting an abundance of my time trying to get there on public transit, when there was no need for me to even come in because she wasn't there. Like, the clinic doesn't care enough about my time. It doesn't care enough about me to just extend me the courtesy of a text message or a call to say, hey, she's not here, so your appointment's been canceled. And to take it one step further, they didn't even bother to apparently inform the receptionist of that. The receptionist is a sweetheart. It's a really cute gal. She's back. Yay. Same one I saw, you know, on Monday. And I went in there and I see her today, and I told her that I had an appointment with a benefits specialist at 10:30. Sorry, I had a very difficult time getting here. Sorry, I'm late. And she's like, oh, no problem. She's here. She'll see you as soon as she can. Well, apparently nobody bothered to let that receptionist know that, no, she's actually not there and hasn't been there all day. And not only did they not let her know that, but, like, so she wasn't able to let me know that. So I had literally been there waiting for 90 minutes to see somebody that I was told, oh yeah, she'll come out and see you, that was never coming. And nobody ever told me that. So, I mean, seriously, was it just what they expect me to just... apparently the plan is lie to me and let me know, oh yeah, she'll come out and talk to you in a while, and then have me sit there as long as it takes until I get frustrated and leave. I mean, seriously, had my case manager not seen me, because I wasn't there to see my case manager. I didn't. Jana, her name's Jana. I'm remembering her name now. It's Jana. Had Jana not seen me in the lobby, I wasn't there to see Jana. I didn't ask to see Jana. How long would I have just been sitting there? Meanwhile, I'm parked in 1 hour parking because they don't have adequate parking, and the city of Phoenix has put no parking signs on the street where there's plenty of room for parking. Make all of this make sense. Why is all of this so broken? But I'm the one who's mentally ill. I'm the problem somehow. Anyway, great talk with Jana. I took up more of Jana's time than I probably should have. But she did say that my issue with mental health court and needing to get into a kind of have an entering agreement where I didn't do it in like an anger management group, that was discussed at their staffing meeting. Again, like, everybody was waiting for a case manager, had to sit and wait for 30 minutes to an hour because they were having a staffing meeting. Like, are these meetings really necessary? Can't this stuff just be handled via, I don't know, group chat? Text message group chats? On the bright side, since I was there for such a long period of time, waiting for somebody that wasn't even there, and Michelle was waiting forever to talk to her. Oh, she's trying to get us a goddamn bus pass. She said they're making you go through a whole bunch of, like, hoops now to get the bus passes, way more than it was back when I got on the bus. Thank God I'm, like, grandfathered into the bus pass program. When I get my bus pass, I just show up, I'm on the list. But apparently now to get on that list is a lot more tedious thing, and she told me all the steps, and it just hurt my brain listening to that. Anyway, I had a great time hanging with Michelle. Surprised to find out that she's older than me. So she heard me say my birthday, and she just kind of commented. She actually approached me and said, oh, so you're a Leo. And said something complimentary towards Leo's, which was kind of awesome. And then she said her birthday is August 11th, and I'm like, wow. I said, I wonder what the odds are that I'm exactly 5 days older than you. My birthday's August 1st. And it turns out I think I'm 5 years and 5 days older than her. Or maybe it's 4 years. I don't remember exactly. My memory's shitty for shit like that. But I will probably, even though to this day I struggle to remember my mother's birthday, I don't remember most of my siblings' birthdays, and I really, really struggle to remember the so-called girlfriend's birthday, I will probably always remember that Michelle's birthday is August 11th, because that connection is in my mind, is a strong connection, and it's 5 days after mine. Of course, there's a good chance by tomorrow I won't even remember who Michelle is, so it's a good thing I'm including meeting her in my vlog. So that's a big part of why I do this, because otherwise all these things that I forget would be lost until for some reason something reminds me of them. And wow, that was a cool maneuver into Arizona Studios. We'll be lost, and I would be trying to I really should have asked my case manager to help me with getting my EBT card replaced. I bet she knows how to do that online and could have done that in just seconds. Whoops. When I get home, I'm going to call that 1-800 number. Well, it's right on the top of my mind, though, because that's something that can easily get done. I just got to start the process, and I haven't even started the process. I just keep remembering occasionally that I have to do it, but when I'm at a point where I can do it, it's the farthest thing from my mind. So yeah, Michelle was amazing, and her case manager is adorable. Although I thought her case manager was like probably late 30s, and come to find out her case manager is only 27 or 28. She said her age. So I ended up getting into a conversation with her and her case manager, and I didn't really butt into that. It just sort of happened organically. But she made the mistake of saying she had a VHS player in front of me. And I've noticed the people that are in their 20s usually call VCRs VHS players. And it's problematic because there is such a thing as a VHS player. But a VCR and a VHS player are not the same thing. But for some reason, young people call VCRs VHS players. Those same young people call turntables and record players vinyl players. Or vinyls players. That really kills me. Anyway, that was fun. I really hope I see Michelle again. I really hope I see Michelle's case manager again. I mean, yeah, she's just barely over half my age, but oh my god, she's adorable. And she doesn't really look that much younger than me. But, oh man, she's tiny, thin. Oh, a tiny, thin little thing. Her frame, let's just say my thoughts are running wild looking at her build and imagining what my build could do with her build. But anyway, yeah. So I did have the hell is that? Piece of bulk trash that got mixed with bulk trash earlier today. Oh, damn. No, that's not bulk trash. That's some kind of a utility, connection. I'm thinking either cable or telephone that has been hit by a motor vehicle and just left all exposed and fucked up. Can y'all see that? I wonder how long it's going to take for that to get fixed. That is literally the first time I've noticed that. That must have just happened. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that was done by the bulk trash crew. If they ran the little bulldozer thing into it, or if maybe the trash truck ran into it. Somebody ran into this. Like, look how non-weathered that metal is. That metal is still shiny. Metal's still totally shiny. That label doesn't say anything that indicates what it is. I'm assuming this is cable. Oh yeah, but look at that. Look at those. The connectors are just. Yeah, this is definitely cable. Definitely cable. Cox cable. Yeah, somebody just hit this and destroyed this.
I mean, it's not destroyed. It still seems to be working and everything's connected and stuff. But it certainly destroyed the protective housing and stuff. Somebody hit that. And look how rusted that is on the bottom. So that's going to become a daily part of this vlog. Seeing the condition of that and see how long it is until somebody manages to fix that. Oh, my AC's starting to get cold. Some good that does. Oh, and my engine temperature starting to go up. Always works that way. Well, anyway, I discussed the anger management thing and how the Desert Cove Clinic. She's like, well, I can arrange transportation. I said, and I explained to her how problematic it is to get there on transportation. I said, look, even if I had my car, even if, or let me rephrase that, even if my car was completely legal and trouble-free, and I had a good, legal, insured, and reliable vehicle, that's the most optimal situation. That is burdensome for me to drive. That's often an hour drive from here to there. That is just too burdensome for me. Anyway, she's going to try and see if she can find one through some other avenues instead of directly through Lifewell. She says it's possible that if Taro's offers at a nearby clinic, that they can arrange it for me to go through one through Taro's or someone else. So she's got some options. So she's looking into that, and she says she's going to reschedule me. She's the one who let me know that the benefits specialist wasn't even there today. So hopefully they can she's going to reschedule me with the benefits specialist. So anyway, that's what's up. 1:18 p.m. I've got maybe about 20 minutes to be productive inside. So I'm going to go eat and get a bag of food and beverages ready for me for tonight, since I still have my EBT card functional, and call that 1-800 number on the EBT card. That's what I'm doing. Thanks for coming with me on the drive.